After Abraham and Sarah's deaths, the biblical narrative, chapters 25 through 36 of Genesis, turns to Isaac's twin sons, Jacob and Esau, but particularly Jacob. Like Sarah, Isaac's wife Rebekah was also barren, but the Lord responds to Isaac's prayer and Rebekah conceived the troublesome twins. The account of their birth is prophetically significant, and their names will signal further developments in the story. At birth, Jacob was given his name, translated as he grasps at the heel, an ancient Hebrew expression that means he deceives, and Esau's name meant red, hairy, or rough. The brothers' enmity began in the womb and would persist between the two men for decades. And through their offspring, the conflict continues to touch every corner of the globe to this very day. But that will be a topic for another time. The contrast between Esau and Jacob is also reflected in their personalities. The manlier, outdoor-oriented hunter Esau is loved by his father Abraham, who had a, quote, taste for wild game, whereas the quieter, domesticated nature of Jacob makes him his mother's favorite. Although they were twins, it's important to point out that Esau was considered the oldest son because he was born first. By Old Testament custom, he would have inherited most of his father's property and the right to succeed him as the family patriarch. But in a foolish, impulsive moment, he sold his birthright to Jacob in exchange for a bowl of soup. This determined that Jacob would carry on the family name in a direct line of descent from Abraham and Isaac, his father and grandfather. The loss of Esau's rights as a firstborn is further revealed in Genesis 27. The narrator states that Rebekah instigates and coordinates a subsequent deception undertaken by Jacob. This mitigates but does not remove Jacob's guilt in deceiving his father. Jacob deceives his elderly blind father by impersonating Esau. Jacob achieves this by wearing Esau's cloak and covering himself with goat skins in order to receive his father's highest blessing. Apparently, Esau was a very hairy dude. The stunt actually pays off, and Esau was therefore the recipient of a lesser blessing. Esau was so enraged by Jacob's actions that he determined to kill him once his father died. While Esau in many ways was more honest and dependable than his scheming brother Jacob, Esau sinned greatly by treating his birthright so casually that he sold it for a meal. To the ancient Hebrews, one's birthright represented a high spiritual value. But Esau did not have faith and far-sightedness to accept his privileges and responsibilities. Thus, the right passed to his younger brother.